What's going on, guys? And today I'm going to show you what graphic card to pick in August 2017. But first, be sure to leave a like, subscribe and click the notification button. So I should start right in at any second. I'm going to be discussing about budget, low-end and high-end GPUs. I'm going to be linking them down below so you can see the price for yourself. The prices may drop, may be higher. It depends on the stock and the mining complications we have right now. As you see, there are a lot of miners out there who just go on Amazon, go and pick 6 GPUs and just order them and put them in the mining grid. Let's start with the low-end GPUs. So first, the most budget card on the market is GT 1030. It can play most of the esports titles really well, like CSGO, Rocket League, Overwatch. It can barely play Overwatch though. It's still like one of the low-end cards. They cost around $80. I'm gonna be displaying the price on the screen, so you know that one is accurate. The one another low-end GPU is GTX 1050. It's a lot better than GT 1030, but still it can play most of the new titles on 60 FPS on high settings like GTX 1050 Ti, which I will be discussing later. So this bad boy comes in the price of $120. So I would not recommend buying this GPU, but still, if you're on a that low budget, if you have like a couple more bucks, get a 1050 Ti. You won't be sorry for it. You are probably wondering, where are the AMD GPUs? They got attacked by crypto miners, so that means they're currently out of stock everywhere. If you wanna get them, go get them. They're so overpriced, like for a RX 460, like a low-end GPU, $460 just doesn't do it. So I'm gonna be mainly talking about NVIDIA GPUs today. So let's get to budget GPUs. The first budget GPUs I would recommend is not number one spot. It's GTX 1050 Ti. The good thing about it is it can play most of the new titles at 60 frames per second on high settings, and that is pretty interesting because it didn't get attacked by crypto miners, and so the price didn't go up. If you're looking to buy this thing, go ahead, buy it now. It's great. This GPU comes in a price about $150, which isn't that much for a GPU, and it doesn't use that much power, so you can just put it right in the socket and like you don't need to do any extra loud power and stuff. I'm probably saying this incorrect. The next GPU is GTX 1060, and you're probably gonna go nuts on this one. Yes, it got attacked by crypto miners, but you can still get some deals around for a 3 gig 1060. It comes in a round of $250 or more. It depends on the deal and the crypto mining situation. This card can play all of the games, all of the recent titles at more than 80 frames per second on 1080p gaming. And I also forgot to say, all of the previous cards I told about were about 1080p gaming. Now let's get to the high-end GPUs. For now, GTX 1070 is a great GPU, but it's unavailable due to crypto mining situation. You should wait for the RX Vega to come out, which will in like 10 days, and you should probably buy that one since it's a lot better than GTX 70, and then it comes in a cheaper price. So I'm gonna be displaying RX Vega prices, performance and stuff on the screen, and let's wait for a little bit so you can see how it looks like. The next GPU I'm gonna talk about is a GTX 1080 Ti. This is one of the best Nvidia cards out yet. It has a great price to performance ratio. It's the only card that can play that 4K gaming at 60 FPS. Now we're talking about 4K gaming. It has 11 gigs of memory, so that's a lot. It's also very good for streaming, video editing, and like basic things you can do in your PC. It's also good for 3D modeling. You can get one for $750, which is the price that GTX 1080 was at. So this is gonna wrap up for this video, and be sure to leave a like, as I said. And I forgot to mention that you must get a good CPU so it won't bottleneck your GPU. They say that everywhere, so be sure to get at least like a Ryzen 5 or i5, because i3 or Ryzen 3 is still on the budget side, on the low end side, but you can still play games with it. See you guys in the next video.